My name is Mohammad Hassan Sultan from BS Software Engineering Morning. My registration number is 70NTU 1050. Today I am going to present the topic of presentation which is assigned to me as the midterm examination. So first of all, I would like to introduce my topic of presentation. The topic of presentation which is assigned to me is inserting and updating model in Laravel. Actually, this is the subtopic of Eloquent ORM in Laravel. So what are Eloquent ORM? Eloquent ORM are included in Laravel for the smooth implementation and active record implementation for working of database. So our topic inserting and updating model is also further categorized into 4 subpoints. The first point is insert, second one is updates, the third one is mass assignment, and the last one and fourth one is other creation methods. We will also discuss the methods in our presentation which are used to fulfill these points in Laravel. So we start our presentation. So what is Eloquent ORM? The Eloquent ORM included with Laravel provides a beautiful, simple active record implementation for working with your database. Each database table has a corresponding model which is used to interact with that tables. Models allow you to query for data in your tables as well as insert new record in your tables. So this slide is showing the subtopics of inserting and updating models, which are inserts, updates, mass assignments, and other creation methods. So in the topic inserts, we will discuss the answers of these 3 questions, which are how to create a new record in database, how to create new model instances, and how to set the attribute on models. In this example, we assign the name parameter from the incoming HTTP request to name attribute of the flight model instance. When we call the save method, a record will be inserted into database. The created add and updated add stems will automatically be set up when the save method is called. So there is no need to set up them manually. So there we have the request, incoming request, which is our HTTP incoming request, and we create an instance of our model flight and assign the name attribute to the incoming HTTP request parameter name. And at last, we call the save method to insert the data into database. So next one is updates. How to update our record which is associated with our models in the database. So in this topic we cover the 3 questions which are how to update a record in database, what are mass updates, and examination of attribute changes of models. The save function may also be used to update models that already exist in our database. To update a model, you should retrieve it, set any attribute you wish to update, and then call the save method. Again, updated add timestamp will automatically be updated. So there is no need to manually set the values. So in this example, we have the model flight and its attribute name, and we update the value of the attribute name and then simply call the save function to update the value of the attribute name of model flight into the database. So what are mass updates? Updates can also be performed against any number of models that match a given query. In this example of code, all flights that are active and have destination to San Diego will be marked as delayed. But there is some exceptions in the mass updates. Mass update method expecting an array of column and value pairs representing the column that should be updated. But there is something which is important to note, that when we are issuing a mass update via Eloquent, then some model events like saving, saved, updating, updated will not be fired, because these models never retrieve when issuing a mass update. So after inserting and updating the states of the models, Eloquent provides the methods to examine the changes in the attribute after updation and insertions. These methods are isDirty, isClean, and wasChanged methods. So this slide is showing the working of isClean and isDirty method. IsDirty method determines if any attribute have been changed since the model was loaded. You may pass a specific attribute name to determine if a particular attribute is dirty or not. The isClean method is opposite of isDirty, and it also accepts the optional attribute argument. So in this example, we load a model into the database, and after loading this, we update the value of the attribute title from developer to painter. Now we check the model by calling the isDirty function, which is returning the true, because the change is occurred, because the user model is not clean, it is dirty. Dirty means it is updated since it was loaded. So if we check the argument by passing the specific argument to check the particular attribute, then it value return true, because we change the attribute value of title. Now if we check for another attribute, which is first name, which is not dirty, we not update the value of the first name, then it return false. So isClean is working opposite to it, and after we call the save method to load the updated value into the database. After saving the model, we again call the isDirty and isClean method. Then we not perform any updation after saving it. Then they return the value false and true, because there is no updation and insertion is performed after saving it. So this slide is showing the working of wasChanged method. The wasChanged method determines if any attribute was changed when the model was last saved within the current request cycle. You may also pass an attribute name to see if a particular attribute was changed in a particular request cycle or not. So this example is showing the working of getOriginal method. GetOriginal method returns an array containing the original attributes of the models, regardless of any changes since the model was loaded. You may pass a specific attribute to get the original value of the particular attribute. So our next topic is mass assignment. So we will cover the three questions in this topic, which are: what is mass assignment, how can we make an attribute mass assignable, and properties of mass assignment. So what is mass assignment? You may also use create method or to save a new model in a single line. The inserted model instance will be returned to you from the method. However, before doing so, you will need to specify either a fillable or guarded attribute on the model, as all Eloquent models protected against mass assignment by default. A mass assignment vulnerability occurs when a user passes an unexpected HTTP parameter through a request, and that parameter changes a column in your database which will you not expect. For example, a malicious user might send an isAdmin parameter through HTTP request, which is then passed into your model create method, allowing your user to escalate and allow your user as a administrator. So first should define which model attribute you want to make mass assignable. You may do this using the fillable and guarded property of mass assignment. So this slide is showing the working of fillable and fill methods. Once we have made the attributes mass assignable, we can use create method to insert a new record in the database. The create method returns the saved model instance. But if you already have a model instance, then you can only use the fill method to populate it with an array of attributes. So this slide is showing the working of guarded property on models, where fillable serves as allow list of attributes that should be mass assignable. You may also choose to use guarded. The guarded property should contain an array of attributes that you do not want to be mass assignable. All other attributes not in the array will be mass assignable. So our last topic is other creation methods. In this topic we will cover what are other creation methods and examples of other creation methods. There are three methods which are known as other creation methods that are used other than the methods for creating models which we discussed in previous slides. These methods are also used to create the models by assigning the attributes. These methods are first or create and first or new and update or create method. This example is showing the working of first or create and first or new methods. The first or create method will attempt to locate a database record using a given column or a value where if the model cannot be found in the database, then a new record will be inserted into the database. The first or new method will attempt to locate the record in a database matching the given attribute. If a model is not found, a new model instance will be returned. Note that the model returned by first or new method has not been yet persisted to the database. You will need to call save function manually to persist it. So this is an example showing the working of update or create method. There are many situations in which you want to update an existing model or create a new model if none exist. So there is a method which is known as update or create to do this in only one step. And you also no need to call save method separately. So this is my presentation about the inserting and updating models. Thank you very much.